Howdy, hi, welcome to Don't Starve. We'll be out of the loud part of this in just a second. Next update, 2 days, it's about, well, let's get out of the loud part first. Well, actually, the volume turned itself back up, which is kind of interesting. I've never seen it do that before. Alright, before we roll, let's talk about a couple of things first. This is the map. This is Wilson's World. If you're new to the series, to my channel, I mostly do Don't Starve. I also do Chaos on Deponia as I have time, and I do Terraria as I have time, and I haven't had a lot of time lately, and around updates I have very little time. That is Don't Starve updates. All right. Wilson's World was made pre-launch. And it was a time they were not putting wormholes. They had already put wormholes in the game, but for some reason they had stopped putting them in worlds for whatever little computery reasons they had. But this is Wilson's World. There are two things that are different on it. Is long summer, and it was also less rain because I got tired of it burning up forests, the lightning. However, I changed my mind later on. Maxwell's World is after I completed Adventure. I completed Adventure. Half of it was before launch, half of it after launch. So half of it was new, current, more or less, Adventure, and half of it was old. And they've even updated it more since then. Eventually I'll play Adventure again, but I have no overwhelming desire. I think they might be wanting to put a cave component in it, and I might be willing to wait for that if it's going to happen. Maxwell's World is after I freed Maxwell, obviously, and it is also long summer. It does have wormholes, but that's basically it. These are both default worlds with long summer. I also do a crazy Lua code thing where I do some things, special stuff with Lua code, and I do a update test thing where I'm doing stuff from the update tests they make available. The only thing I've ever used Lua code for in Maxwell's World or this world is I opened a cave in this world because it was built too early to have one, and that seemed an unreasonable reason to dump a 200-day world, more or less. And I also spawned Deerclops since they've not had him coming every winter. In fact, sometimes not even every 5 winter, or barely every 5 winters. I've seen a couple of videos by people I respect greatly that show them hunting for Deerclops. You don't hunt for Deerclops. Either he spawns or he doesn't. Hunting around, he's not going to be somewhere on the map that you didn't look. Deerclops comes to you. Krampus also comes to you. Once he's done that or you've heard him, you can get out of the scene he's in and lose him that way because he goes one way and you go another way, but you're not going to run up here and find Deerclops or Krampus. Krampus is look on Wiki, and you have to have a certain amount of naughty points, and Wiki has that whole system. But if you want Krampus, you have to summon him. Deerclops isn't summoned, and I probably just said he was, but Deerclops isn't summoned, but he comes on his own, and he comes where you are. He's not going to spawn someplace else. So anyway, and what they did was they just made him not spawn every winter. Okay, those two things were it. Oh, also Wilson's World started on video number 428, and I'll put another link to that video in this. And if you go through this series and skip all the non-Wilson episodes, you'll find all the Wilson's World videos. But day 1 was video 428, and I have no idea what the hell I was doing here. Always a good sign. I may go ahead and... Oh, I know what I wanted to do here. I wanted to go down in the caves because I've been meaning to do it for the longest amount of time. I swear I'm going to kill those bee boxes. Now, I harvested honey, right? Yep. Okay, so the seeds can rot. I don't care. How's the farm doing? Oh, all right, farm's still growing. This would be a good time to go downstairs depending on what I have. All these bunnies, I'm just trapping them in case I decide to go insane or whatever, and I need to get some bunnies. The sack that... Wilson has is the Krampus sack, and if you look through this playlist and look for wherever it says getting the Krampus sack, that's where I got it, and that's how I got it. you want to find fights with deer clops, look for deer clops in the title. I guarantee you, if Krampus was around or deer clops, it's in the title. I keep these at backpacks. Some people pin them up. Deer clops can break pins and break chests. Krampus can steal entire backpacks, or he used to be able to. I've seen him do it. Now, what the hell do I want for downstairs? That's what I hate about these damn traps. Once you start using them, you're almost married to the damn things. About to the ignoring the traps part of the game. Well, let's head downstairs, and whatever the hell I'm forgetting, I'll think of it later. We'll have to stay away from bunnies. Hell with it. Now, I've told people a couple of times, if you haven't been watching my test things, that if you might not want to go down into every cave you have yet, because you might want to save some of them for the update, but I was just in test, and it let me update the cave in test. It said, do you want to, and it completely wipes your cave map and gives you a new one. So maybe you can regenerate maps after the update. I don't know. I don't know if that's a test only thing, because when I first went into cave test, rock lobsters were like 1 instead of the herds. And when I just went in there, they were in 3s. So anyway, now let's see. I wonder if this shows things that I've destroyed, because I've destroyed some of these. I was thinking about destroying the rest, but I got mixed feelings. There's other stuff I'd rather do. I was just going to run around and grab loot if I could. I was kind of hoping I could regenerate it with the new stuff, but I guess that's waiting for the update. Okay. I just kind of want, well, I need a backpack to grab loot, don't I? That sucks. Either that or I need to get rid of some food. That might be the first step to reason here. Now those were for the bunnies, so we can put them away for now. Oh, I can't use the walking stick. Oh, I need fuel for the lantern if I'm going to use it. So we need to go up this way.
Now, I also think if you can regen your maps that it's going to be your caves, it means you'll get all the other kinds of much trees that they have now. No, I don't think there's much. Oh, one thing I was thinking about doing was seeing if I could get the Slurtle Turtle Yurtle shell. Oh, shoot. Where are you, Slurtle Turtle Yurtle, and why are you going the other way? They make you pass it, buddy? I don't know if they'll ever come up with something for the broken shells or not. Now, somebody asked me if I was just too lazy to come down here and go after a Slurtle shell, or a Snurtle shell, I guess is the snail-shaped one, and it's, well, I don't know, I play the game all the time, so I'm not sure how lazy I am. I mean, one thing's a lot like another. It's just once you get it, once it wears out, you have to go through this whole damn process again, which you know, if I use up wooden armor, it's used up and that's the end of the story. No more Slurtles, huh? Or Snurtles, or Purtles, or Wordles. Alright, there's some more up that way. Oh, well, my map reading skills must really suck today. Now, the caves in Test are a lot busier than this now. There's a lot more stuff in them. You get attacked on something that you can't normally attack with control. And you get darkness if you don't put your miner's hat on first. And this is one reason I don't do this. It's just a pain in the ass to finally get a Snurtle. Okay. We might be able to get away without the head over here. Or not. Where are you, little Slurtle? Well, there's the helmet. So, do we try for another one or not? Might as well, we're here. Well, I don't want another Slurtle, I want a Snurtle. I think that's... I can't tell when he's in the wall. Well, whatever it is, he can stay there. Okay. So, we've done all the ones here. There's some over there. If you don't know, the Slurtle slime is an alternate source of fuel for your lantern. It only does 10% instead of 20% though.
There's a thing Crazy Paper Mask Dude sent me. It's about an anti-winter that Kevin's thinking about after all the cave updates. Now, the next cave update is meant to finish the shallows. Alright, now he's another Slurtle, so screw him. Anyway, this is the shallows, the shallow part of the caves. The next update is supposed to, which is 2 days away, is supposed to finish it, and then they want to work on the lava caves, and then after them, I think another level below that, which is the frost caves, or whatever the hell they're calling it. And then after that, somewhere in that line of development is that's another Slurtle. That's another Snurtle. Is an anti-winter. So instead of having winter in winter, you would have its opposite. More Snurtles. And this is why I'm not wearing a Snurtle shell. To me, it's just not really worth the effort. See more Snurtles. So thinking about heading back to where the other ones were and seeing if now that they've spawned their requisite Snurtles, maybe they'll spawn some Snurtles. I can't think of anything else to do.
Hey, Slurl, you happy? Nope, another Slurl. Crap, did I not bring... Oh, I didn't bring food with me. Oopsie. Well, we should probably go back for food, to tell you the truth. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about holding off on some of the cave activity until they get the next update out. Those are a lot neater. I'm sorry, but those are a lot neater caves than these are. Okay, I was thinking about more armor. Now, I believe with the next update, time will pass the same upstairs and downstairs, so you might want to be aware of that. Now, how bad is that spike? Because that's what we're going to be in trouble on, is weapons. Is there anything new? No. Okay. I don't know, I'm getting kind of tired of fooling with... I'm not sure what else I wanted down here. That whole Slurtle dance is a pain in the ass.